stream.
On second down, here's Trubisky. Out
Oh,
left
man.
to Shaheen.
Sidney Jones.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
The gain of 5 that time gives them the conversion and makes it 1st and goal.
Let me know if that's any better tight.
Trubisky will throw. And that's off the mark, incomplete. Trey Burton, the one he was looking for. And now it's 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
Oh, come on.
Incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
The Eagles coming out as they get ready. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups. Check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific
I think
play.
we got another dummy in the new Lions guy. I don't know if you guys have tried to schedule with him, but holy shit.
On 2nd down, here's Wentz.
He hit me up after the advance asking if I wanted to play.
40 and no further. The razzle-dazzle, though, got him a couple
You want to go right now?
to play. 8 yards in the completion.
That's not how this works.
Down. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback
like
off
we're
his
just sitting on the console waiting for him to hit us up.
Completed. But when you have that type of height, he
Hit me
can
up
stay
at
in
9
there.
on a
If he's willing
Saturday.
to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback that has to slide and find open space to throw.
And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. He was solid last week.
I wish I was seeing that in real life now.
On the ground, they want to get that going again.
Absolutely. And what they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same.
So many players are hurt on the Eagles this year.
They saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Yeah, I know.
On 1st and 10.
Oh, I had him too.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
2 sacks last week. Another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
And a few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. Here's Wentz to throw. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. That throw good for only a couple. It brings
that Cowboys win versus the Saints pretty much.
More out of that, though. He was wide open.
Only thing we got now is a wild card.
With that call, because that's exactly what I was thinking. Wide open in the flat. Give him a ball that he can use to get upfield with, not just catch and go over the sideline. They cost themselves some yardage there.
On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. And this one is incomplete.
Oh, man.
I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50
that was so lame.
Right,
it looked like he made an easy catch.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Oh, great, kicking the snow.
Get some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis back with you as it's Bears football here to begin quarter number 2 as they take over following the punt with a 1st and 10.
You all right? What was that?
Here's Trubisky. Caught out left side by Robinson. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. This is Howard on 2nd down, and he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get
Who's
anything
his last
going,
franchise
and
player,
really
AD?
the offensive line not helping him much. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw Trubisky on 1st down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting.
You can do franchise for franchise
in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. A give to Howard. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. It's a gain of about 3.
that whole
it's
trade.
Leave him with 3rd and still 7 yards to go.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not.
Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Sidney Jones. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
How do you guys make sure that you don't run backwards after you catch a pick?
Interceptions on the year.
I love that number because I always think of center field. You know, when I hear 8, because that's the position you write in the scorecard in baseball. And what do good center fielders do? Take away all the
that one wasn't that bad, but all the time I'll catch what should be a pick 6 and I'll just start running backwards accidentally.
So after the INT, here's Wentz.
Oh, really?
Got it complete. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, The defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
I put these pads on for Sweets because it pisses him off, and I keep forgetting to put them back. Wide neck.
Already down on his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Let's see what's going on here.
81. Black. 82.
Ah, man.
Shotgun now for Wentz.
Alshon Jeffrey.
Hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
2 third downs.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't
telling me to
so.
kick a field goal? All right, let's see how this goes.
The defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the
In the
football.
snow.
So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. So now they're going to send out the field goal.
10-mile-an-hour wind right to left.
Fire away from long
This
distance.
is dumb.
This will be spotted just shy of midfield. A 59-yard attempt.
What the? Why? What? You caught it in the end zone and now you got it on the 49? What? Are you kidding? I don't think they wrote the logic into that play. What? Oh, okay.
So they tried the 59-yarder and missed it, and now this offense starts just 1 yard shy of midfield.
Yeah.
Try to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Learn something new every day.
The tight end on the right side. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. On a handoff, this is Howard. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
So there's no touchback on a field goal.
The Bears on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun is Trubisky. Now Trubisky lost the football, and the Eagles have recovered.
You know I love football. You know I love the game.
I hope so.
But nighttime in December, you know I'm wearing multiple coats. So I just wonder about the guys on the field with all the great gear that they have. Do they have enough on, or do they have too much on? Because sometimes that can affect you trying to carry the ball.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Pick him up. Good job.
And he'll slice his way down to the 30 with a pickup of 7.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They run with a giant. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
someone kill that dog?
On first down. Gonna throw deep for the end zone.
Come on,
he
Nelson.
Couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Wentz again here on 2nd and 10. Comes out on the hit, but they'll say
it's going to be a pick anyway. I'll take that.
Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. Now Wentz on 3rd down. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
And with a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Oh, come on. I wasn't even trying to miss that.
It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
That was fine.
So he had a chance to get him on the board there, but unfortunately that big yellow metallic structure in the back of the end zone, it had other plans.
And that's when we're kickers watching it the whole way saying, oh no, don't hit it. Rats.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at about the 32. Out of the gun, Trubisky.
What? Oh my God.
Over the middle. That's Robinson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
That should have been, that was a duck and that should have been a pick.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it.
That would have been my rookie, too.
To make a play on the football.
They run with Howard. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. The tackle was made by Michael Bennett.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
You see it?
From the gun, it's Trubisky. He leaves this one for Howard. Officially a minute 54 to go in this first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this.
$500 a Wingstop?
In need of a conversion on 3rd down.
Okay.
They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Running with Howard. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Call it a gain of 10, and they pick up the first.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
A good run by Jordan Howard, and now another 1st and 10. From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on 1st down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Second and 10. It's Trubisky again. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 4 yards on the completion.
Starting to be able to read stuff, but
down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
That's complete right around the 8. And the athleticism on the spin move allows him to pick up the first before he's brought down. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal.
Let's go, run.
Fuck, I don't want this play.
Lock in.
Shit.
Yo.
On 1st and goal, Howard.
Hey, Sweets, where are we getting wings on Thursday?
The 5 to the 3.
Man, I gotta see what I can do to get over there, man.
You
have to come all the way to Addison. We could meet halfway.
37 seconds to play.
Shit, that ain't the problem. It's the babysitter shit, man. I gotta figure it out.
Larry's down.
But,
2nd and goal.
You what? No. I'm not paying the extra folks. No. I already paid too much.
As he's down to about the 2-yard line. And the Eagles are going to go ahead and take another timeout. As the clock will stop.
Man, what you doing out here anyway?
Seconds to go before halftime.
Yeah. All right. See you.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already.
Me?
Here
Sir.
comes 3rd and goal.
What's up with you hotel hopping though, man? Like you been
It's whatever.
Like you been on the road and shit.
I know I have. It's wherever. Oh, come on. That's so dumb. Yeah, it's wherever they. Sometimes they do the accommodations for me. Sometimes I do it. This one is them setting me up.
And that'll give them a 2-score lead here.
Less paperwork for me to do for expenses, but I don't get to pick.
Here the 2nd quarter, they don't want to give up anything on the other side.
Right.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost has
it's all like a conference that's taking place at that same hotel.
And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. Oh, leaves him behind on the spin. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. And out now come the Eagles. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Final 24 seconds of the first half as they come up here 1st and 10. Wentz now on 1st down. Oh, some strong running. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. As the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. A big hitter to start the drive. Has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Throwing on first is Wentz. Gonna look deep for Jeffrey.
No.
And this
Come on. Man, that was determined 4 seconds before that ball landed.
And his guys have got it back at the closing stages.
He didn't even try to fight for that shit. Nah. Alshon might get that cut after this season. He's going to be 26 speed.
They'll begin the drive with Howard. Gets it up around
I'm good. After Randy dropped St. Brown,
it's a gain of 2.
I got everybody back that I'm going to end up keeping next year.
Don't get Alshon. I know you like vets.
With the visiting Bears out on top here. As we'll send you down the coast now.
Yeah, I mean, he not that good, but, you know, play with him.
Halftime report.
Exactly.
This snow front
I still got Cup. I'm just going to lose Edelman and somebody else.
Come get Alshon.
Oh, no, I'm good.
And he'll get across
need
the 20
Alshon.
before he's brought down.
Unless you move the tight end, because I'm losing Grunt.
So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that
I'm losing both my checkdowns.
Spent the entire halftime
all three of my checkdowns. Brady, Edelman, and Grunt. All of them gone.
Nice first half that we've had, guys.
That's a new animation.
We're going to see him when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Need to do the O-line.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Now
okay.
And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. The linebacker, Preston Brown, brings him down.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
The Bears on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6.
Why y'all talking Eastern though? Y'all both on the West Coast, ain't y'all? Oh no, he in South Carolina. That's right.
To throw. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. This is taken around the 12. Spinning past him. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half.
Hey, let the man talk, man.
Defensively, now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up at the half. I think we can go inside the locker room, all right? And I think we would see up on the grease boards, stop them defensively, get the ball back for the offense, and let's go downfield and score. Seems simple, right? The last part, we have to find out if that's going to happen. But the first part worked to perfection. Did exactly what they wanted, and now their offense has to pay it off.
See if they can get the latter 50%. On play action, it's Wentz. And he will find his man on the in route, complete. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the second time. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
Shining shoes and shit from on the corner or something.
At their own 21.
He said, oh, boy.
Jordan Howard. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover. The angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Now it's Trubisky. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost.
They got more games than y'all got now.
Getting out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
Per square mile.
Per square mile.
There to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first.
No, I didn't say gang.
Hitter in the backfield that can take it the distance, but in short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
2 first downs have him up near midfield now.
He said he pull up behind you. And it ain't a car, it's a nigga mouth going, woo, woo.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. Getting this
it can be close, nigga.
That one goes for 24 yards.
There you go.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. So from Philadelphia territory now,
that nigga say the headquarters.
Got it to the 28-yard line.
Nigga say
he'll drop to throw.
He said he from the Mecca.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
I know it looks like fun to guys like you and me. We're up here in the booth and everyone watching on television, but are you kidding me? In the snow, that type of a play, in the cold, you know that had to hurt to make that play.
I'm just mad he didn't make a snow angel while he was down there. Opportunity missed. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
Here's another 2nd and goal, this time from half the distance closer.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
They'll try again with Howard. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time to
He'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Jordan Howard with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Bears will add on to their lead. You always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And that makes our score 17-0. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Hey, HB, how long you been married, man?
Getting set to take the field. These guys had to punt last time, and has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline.
Hey, you being recorded, nigga. Damn, Jay the fans, bro.
Move the ball well.
Being recorded.
Not even put points on the board. They've got to take a deep breath.
Hey, Cobra, what Joe Brother call that nigga? The not narc. What they call niggas?
Sometimes it's hard to believe,
this nigga ops.
There are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him down.
Look at the ops. Oh, man.
You're right, he struggled, especially that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. Just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Come on now, let's go.
Oh, shit. Don't incriminate yourself at all.
This is a
oh, man.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there.
No.
They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield. And
there you go. He worked outside, man. You don't want to mess up the ring.
Need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw is Wentz.
See?
You
got the Raiders colors.
And he has the first down
Raiders colors
before they bring him down right at the 45. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first
we need to crown a new one, man. A new Shea King, boy.
It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football, here as we start the 4th quarter.
Oh, man.
So in the Bear territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
No, KP like the White Walker King. That thing just hating, boy.
From the gun, it's Wentz. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh.
There you go, boy.
At the club.
All we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup.
Wow.
3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Danny Trevathan. The 40, 30, the 20. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again.
I swear I didn't.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them.
I'm already down 17.
But by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him and they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
On 2nd down, here's Wentz. Eluding the pressure right.
God.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
How the hell is this?
Working from the gun.
How the hell is Clowney up for MVP?
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
What kind of stats he got to be MVP?
So far, they held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Wentz now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Play action. Now Wentz. This complete left side to Aguilar.
I got 27 sacks.
That time. This one goes for 19 yards. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there.
He leading the sacks?
GDK.
Don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball.
Talking about another
you
league,
put up a
GDK.
token press. Make sure you
He
get
got
up there
7 more than
and make them
Gary.
eat up some
God
time.
damn.
Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Or he.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Gonna look deep for Jeffrey. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball.
Crazy part about it is J.J. Watt ain't got
the lead.
Where the hell J.J. Watt in sacks?
Expect more passes like that downfield. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Back to the air on
Wrong
2nd
button.
down.
Okay.
J.J. Watt got 5 sacks. Get the fuck out of here.
Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%,
Bet you won't have that type of energy whenever you talking to him either, though.
But a drop under 50%, that just tells
Keep
me
that same energy when you say where your money at, nigga.
Game film, they came up with a really good plan to try and chip away this timing.
He's going to air one out. This is taken in by Jeffrey. He's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. Alshon Jeffrey
Talk about where the
scoring
fuck
a
my money.
touchdown against his former mates. And the Eagles get a score closer. Now Wentz going to lead the Eagles up to go for 2. Again, it's Wentz. That's caught at the 1.
I'll smooth hit you with, I'll smooth hit you with the Debo, like, nigga, what bailout?
Elliott now to kick this one away.
Oh, man.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Lord.
And an excellent
That form tackle by the kicker.
35, make it the 40-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal
He
position.
just hooked you up with a new one. You see how he put 5 receivers out and then throw the back. He rolled out to the right and throw it backside left on the slant. That's his favorite shit right there when he need a touchdown.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that's how that Eagle playbook.
Yards, and now it's 2nd down.
That Eagle play, my bad.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. On 2nd down, Trubisky.
Oh.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they have a few words to say to their QB.
More plays, boy. I'm throwing picks like at a record pace now.
Fell incomplete. The Bears on 3rd down. 6 conversions.
Shit,
in
everybody.
tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This is going to be 3rd and 13. From the shotgun.
How much them Patriots got?
Oh my God.
It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down. Trubisky now.
He on the edge.
Since the second half started. 7 of 7.
On the
1st
edge.
and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. A pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Here's Trubisky. And this is Gabriel on the catch. Still fighting. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one goes for 24 yards. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. And they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
Powerful running.
How you...
And he's going to get this one down inside the 15.
How are you going to truck Fletcher Cox?
9 yards on the pickup that time, so he got more than
Hey,
half of
Kyle,
it
where
back.
you at, man?
But
What hotel is that?
It's like Renaissance Addison or some shit.
Are you out in Addison?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's about a good
The Bears on
45.
third down. So they've been
Where
really
are you-
good.
where are you in,
10 tries. This is 3rd and 8.
I'm gonna hit up Larry and see if he's busy
From the
tomorrow
gun, it's
night.
Trubisky.
See if he can
That's
step out.
incomplete, but
What's the
there
flag?
is a flag down, so hang
What?
on. A big call coming
What?
on 3rd down. And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to
How'd
the
they call
1-yard line.
DPI?
First and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
Jalen Mills, man, he's so trash. They updated him to be just like real life. I swear. Yeah, his head just looks like a piece of turf.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this will
Man,
result
how
in
dumb
him
team.
losing yardage. Back to
The
the
ball wasn't even
swing.
catchable.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
On 2nd and goal, there's an option play left. And no pitch there and no
Damn.
chance either as he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Time for a break.
That was a tackle.
We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone
took it away.
backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, Trubisky. Flush to his right.
Oh,
Got his man, and
come
it's caught
on.
for a Chicago touchdown.
Oh,
Jordan Howard with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Bears will extend their lead. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. Parkey with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Definitely do.
Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he gets it to the 30-yard line, but the football's not going to stay there. There's a penalty marker down. So that will push him back.
And now we know why you have a little extra space to run, don't we? An illegal block in the back, that penalty will move them back.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. They'll toss it to Ajayi. Oh, good footwork on the spin.
79.
And he'll get across the 20, but only to about the 22-yard line. Adrian Amos up to make the tackle.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Wentz to throw on 2nd down. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Nelson Aguilar, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right
Lord,
now,
hey.
he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that. And thus far, they've been successful.
Now Wentz on third down. Arcs over the middle. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A nice gain of 21 yards. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves.
I don't even know. I don't know what SJ hit me smooth in the DMs. It was like, hey man, talk to what's his name, because he don't listen to us when we say it. I said, damn, no, what the hell? Apparently, he's trying to get it changed too or something.
But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tougher.
I've noticed it in a couple leagues, so yeah.
Yeah, people are complaining about the cash.
Second and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards.
Here we go. Louie! Single receiver.
Again, they'll throw with Wentz. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there at 22.
I don't know whether I want to be a fly on the wall or not when they hear the explanation of how.
Are you playing now?
One of the bigger targets on the field, the tight end could be that wide open and uncovered downfield. Who blew that assignment?
Somebody did.
No doubt about it. There's no way you're not going to account for him.
Second and 10 now from the 27.
Go. 180! Great 15!
Wentz will try again on second down.
God.
And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
But sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well.
Come on.
With their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt
like
he
2 Maddens ago, I remember that.
Yeah, exactly right.
You just had to go and renew your licenses, though.
There's nothing available there for him.
Now Wentz, gotta have this one.
Sack.
They
Good game.
had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bears will get the football back. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And they'll go on the ground.
PSN fees.
And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. Well, partner, there's something special about a game in the snow. Just always fun in these moments. Although a little chillier up here in the open-air booth. The only thing that's not fun is that we got the mid-game notification that our flight was canceled tonight, but we'll deal with that later. It was really a fun game to watch, though.
It was, and there is something special about games played in the snow because the element of surprise really